That's right, Shannon. After days of silence about the protests, President Biden addressed the nation from here at the White House. Protests that are expected to continue throughout the summer and into the Democratic National Convention.
Violent protest is not protected. Peaceful protest is.
Biden spoke hours after violence erupted on the campus of UCLA. Members of the president's own party have criticized his handling of the Israel-Hamas war and the protests across the United States. Progressive Democrat Rashida Tlaib, the only Palestinian American in Congress, slammed the police response.
Sending in militarized police forces and even snipers to stop these students for exercising their First Amendment right is truly disgusting.
A bizarre scene at the University of Alabama, where both pro and anti-Israel protesters chanted the same thing. During the 2020 presidential campaign, as protests also raged across the country, Biden pledged to bring people together.
I'm going to bring all these interests together. Peaceful protesters, police chiefs, police officers.
5 blocks from the White House at George Washington University, the statue of the first president remains defaced. After a giant American flag was unfurled, protesters superimposed this image with the words, "Genocide Joe." Biden's former press secretary Jen Psaki will give the commencement address in 2 weeks. Republican lawmakers visited GW, including Byron Donalds.
Everybody believes in peaceful protests, but this is trespassing now.
Critics say the protests have cost Biden support among young voters.
Mr. President, have the protests forced you to reconsider any of the policies with regard to the region?
No. Thank you.
Mr. President.
Right now, President Biden's CIA Director Bill Burns is in Cairo as hostage and ceasefire negotiations continue. Shannon?